This will be another World Record for sure.
Yeah.
You guys are live, by the way.
Yay, we're live.
Hello! We had some setup problems. I think the game didn't want to start on the 1st of April.
The game is April Fool.
We have here some people that are joining my run. Do you want to start, guys? Are we ready? So, start is when I press start. Are you ready? 3,
I'm ready.
2, 1, go. Let's start.
You can hold that.
So, you're Mickey Mouse. You have to bring Minnie back from Miserable. Miserable was stealing your girlfriend because she wanted to be beautiful. She wanted to have the face and the body of Minnie. You're entering the Castle of Illusion and you have to find the 7 gems to rescue Minnie. So Mickey Mouse, why we are always jumping is because it's actually faster than walking. We are using our butt to hit the enemies, also we can use some apples or whatever we get, marbles later, or fire or whatever. So, wonderful game from the Illusion series. Illusion series has, I think, 7 games. Land of Illusion, World of Illusion, Legend of Illusion, and so on. And we are doing the first skip here. Instead of using the ropes, we are just using the butterflies. And there's a big apple. Be careful with the big apple, he can crush you. And every time when we are entering the exit, we have 3 HP again. If we have more than 3, we stay with 4 or 5 or whatever. Very cute game, Mickey Mouse always smiling, except when he is running downstairs, then he's a little bit afraid. And Vesa is playing the HD version. Vesa, how's the HD version according to that old one? Is there a big difference?
There are differences, but I started practicing and I realized this is a very similar game. So the HD version is a 2.5D platformer, and for example, they both have the Apple theme. So sometimes there are things that where I'm like, okay, this is definitely exactly the same in the HD version.
When do you go for the World Record in the HD version? What do you think?
No, I'm not going for it. I tried too hard and failed, so I'm good with my time.
So we have here the tree who's throwing RNG-like fruits. And why we are getting hit is because we want that we have 1 HP. It's a little bit dangerous right now because if we have bad RNG we will die right now.
Calculated.
So what we are doing always, we throw away the apples and everything, so we have the lowest points, so it's the shortest way, speedrunning of course. And yeah, we're entering 5 illusion words. We have 7 gems to find, so they didn't make 7 levels, they only made 5 because in the end the cartridge was too small, I guess. So we are entering right now Toyland. Before there was like the Dark Forest. And people who told me, saw this game, said, oh, you see Sonic flowers in the background later. So keep in mind of that. I didn't realize it until somebody told me that. And yeah, you have here some flying broom brooms, or airplanes we can call it. And you have these guys here hiding out. There are some skips, of course, what we try to do. Here, for example, is a skip that we go directly up. And yeah, it's like just as a speedrunner trying to avoid a lot of time, just getting some extra items and just go. We use these guys to go faster up, of course. In this level, for example, the exit was closed, you have to find the key, what you just found, and then you're just running downstairs. Watch the face of Mickey, what he's doing when he's going downstairs. He's a little bit and now we are entering the exit and going to the next part. And you see the flowers right now. They look like Sonic flowers, they told me, from the Genesis, from the Mega Drive. I'm not sure about that, but definitely some similarities. And Mickey didn't want to move. So Mickey does not want to do what I want to do.
Like always.
Yeah, that never happened before. People say, "Ah, go down, go down, go down." Yeah, wait, we got it at least somehow. And like I said, when you're finishing the exit with 1 HP, you always start again with 3 HP. So it's not a problem even. And yeah, next thing we are trying to get a skip. I hope I don't die. I never died in that part before.
You can do it, I believe in you.
So there is a clown, and the clown throws fruits, and this is a not intentional skip. So normally we have to go to the left as a casual and then go up again, but this fruit thing helped us to go directly up. In the HD version, is there also, like, you see, like, the Toyland? Are there the same themes like in this old one? It's like everything the same?
The themes are the same, so they looked, okay, what words we have, and most of them copied them. So even the soundtracks were pretty similar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the HD version they're polished, but they are the same.
Cool.
So this is pretty awesome.
When did the HD version came out? Is it in the 2000s or?
2010, I believe.
Oh, it's very young. It's only 8 years. This game is a little bit older, I would say. Some years. Yeah, and like I said, Mickey's we have always to jump with Mickey for the reason that jumping is faster than walking. It's like when you jump the whole time the game, in the end you save for sure 20 or 30 seconds. And here you have Jack in the Box. You told me that there's an interesting skip in the HD version.
Yeah, in the HD version you are going a walk, and the last tile is a card. And the card is supposed to fall off, and you can jump over the fall off trigger and keep this card the entire fight. So in the HD version he's spinning around and trying to hit us, and then we can just go on the card and yeah, just chill there. Doesn't save time, but it makes this fight so much easier.
So here the only skip is like we are using a damage boost directly to skip that part. Like normally you have to go on these trampoline things, but you can skip that with the HP. We finished level 2 and Mickey is happy. Now comes a small RNG part, the Dark River. How do you like this game, by the way? You see it the first time, I guess.
No, I've played by myself on the Mega Drive.
Wow. So he's familiar.
I guess there is a microphone for you that can talk with us.
Perfect.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah, I actually have played the game myself, and although I don't remember all the parts, it's really interesting how you rush through the levels.
Yeah.
Because I remember as a kid I actually had a lot of trouble with this game.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's like, especially here, when you don't know where to go, it's like you didn't know the way and you always got thrown back, and you had been in front of the exit on the other side and you're like, no. So yeah, it's like learning everything, but as a kid for sure, very, very hard. Did you know that, for example, when you get hit by the waterfalls here, that you're instant dead? Did you remember that?
No, I actually don't remember that.
Do you want me to show? No! Please not. Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't cost you the speedrun, I guess.
For sure. So when you hit these waterfalls right now, you would be instant dead. But the good thing is this game gives you a small skip possibility. We jump here over the waterfall because reasons, I don't even know. And yeah, like if you touch these waterfalls directly, you are dead. like every run, it's always learning the patterns, learning what to do. And now we come to a small RNG part in the next level. Is the water going quickly up or short? So it can go fast or slow, and that depends if we are going without stopping or if we have to stop somewhere. So this is normal, and now starts the RNG part. If he goes short, that was short, so we have to wait. Normally if it would be a long pattern we would go, and now since it was short we had to wait. This is a long pattern, you see that, so only one stop, and yeah, we are fighting the small sea monsters. And Vesa says or said me that the end fight is a little bit different. There's a lot of things like water or whatever, water parts, like you have to wait. Here you directly attack them, and there they are waiting for you.
Yeah, there are two parts. A part that's just like this, and the second part where the water just rises and you have to watch out, don't get hit by these sea monsters. So
Yeah, okay.
intended, everything was intended.
Yeah, I wanted just to bring the HP down. Did you also play the Sega Master System version? The Cast of Illusion, there exists also the Sega Master System, the 8-bit version, or only you played the Mega Drive?
You mean the earlier version for the Master System?
Yeah, there was like the 8-bit.
Yeah, that one I played as well.
Oh, nice.
This was actually the one I started with, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the Master System version was also my version. I played this game, I was playing in the shopping center when I was 12.
Oh, they actually had it there, okay.
Yeah, it was like one of the games like with Sonic, what was presented in big shopping center, and I had always to wait half an hour until I could play it, because, you know, other kids wanted to play it, and it's like, no, don't go.
Yeah.
Quick question, you were wondering that they had it in stores when he was young?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know how it was the case, but now that you say it, you're right. It was the same with the N64 back then, that they presented like a preview version.
No, my part of this question was more like, when this game came out, he was young. He's a little bit older than you. This was more or less my point.
Oh, okay.
Visa tried to make a joke, but he didn't get it, so that's not
I
a real
failed.
joke. Yeah, actually I was young. I was not old all my life. No, but this game, I think it's 1991 or something. So actually I was seeing it when it just came out. So yeah. Interesting part, like I said, is that this game has a really cool music, and that's, I think, also the reason why they made an HD version, because it was very successful. Same with Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap. Games what had been successful in that time always got at least a remake or an honorable mention or whatever. So I'm not surprised that this game had a remake in 2010. And you said that there is a guy who explains the whole story.
Yeah, in the HD version they have a narrator. We checked, I think yesterday or the day before, we checked the
Text box.
The text box, you know, and we just realized, so okay, this is basically the story that the narrator tells you in the HD version, which is pretty nice.
So the good thing about this game is that there is no RNG in this boss, so you know always when he's coming out, so at least you don't have to guess where he's coming out. That would be a little bit harder. And you saw in level 4 that we had collected 2 gems, like I said. I think the creators didn't have any more ideas, or the cartridge was too small or whatever, so they had to make, in the last 2 levels they had to make 2 gems. So there had been in the end 7, because we need the rainbow. 7 colors. So now comes the clock tower, hardest part in the game. I think Vesa has still nightmares of that in the HD version. He told me yesterday, he was like, it's the same for him.
Yeah, maybe this is the reason why I ran Little Nightmares. Okay, bad pun.
It's a nightmare. So yeah, the thing is like, yeah, there are a lot of things. The actual World Record holder, Mr. 007, found out some skips here. I will try to show them. Okay, better not here, but later. We don't want to die. That's I think we could die right now. So prepare to be dead right now. Depends on these guys here.
Nice.
Intended, ha ha ha. So, yeah, you have the possibility to throw a little bit, collecting candles. You can skip this, but we don't do that because we have 2 HP. You can be a little bit faster, but like I said, we don't do that. And now we just don't touch these purple dangerous water, because if we do that we are instant death. Same like the waterfall things. Don't fall into the purple thing. And now we see the first time, after a long time, the scary bats. Why scary? Because they do what they want. Are the bats also on the HD version?
Yes.
Do you like them?
Not really.
So here's a part, what normally nothing can happen except you would stop or the game crash or whatever. You just have to know where to go, but you are not swimming faster. You could be scared as a kid with the fishes, but nothing can happen if you know the right way. Same like Super Mario Bros. 1. When you know the right way, you just go. And now we come to the clock tower, the actual hardest part in the game. Why? You will see. So there are some intentional skips I will try to show up right now. If we get them, it's like we're using a lot of bats to skip parts or be faster. Normally there are intentional ways, but if we are getting the skips with the bats, it's of course faster. It saves around 10 seconds. Oh, that's not intentional, by the way. Controller didn't want to go anymore. Ah, I got blocked. You saw that. It's because I was stopping before. So we do the intentional way, what is like jumping on that and then jumping on this one. I will try to get the second skip, by the way. It's also a double bat jump. Let's see if we get the second one at least. There you go. That was the skip. Now we have to wait and be careful with all the bats coming right now. And we entered the exit. So we saw at least the second skip. The first one would be like going directly up on this clock thing. Now we have the guy who you have to be staying very near, that he's throwing, I think, something like golf, whatever.
I think he's more like hammering. This is a small hammer.
Hammer.
It's hammer time.
He's getting colored, like you see. And we collected the last gem. We are going to the last fight. Miserable. You can push the timer in the moment when we hit Miserable the 5th time.
Alright.
If you want. If not,
Sure,
the
no
timer
problem, I can do
continues. World record is 17 minutes and 29 seconds, by the way. My PB is 17 minutes 55. You see now that we get all the gems. When I was sitting on the couch for Darbian and SGDQ 2017, when he played this game, he said, why didn't they use just one gem and then go or wear the bats or whatever? It's very funny. So now we fight Miserable, who is actually really easy. You never know when she's spawning. The only one is the first one. So 5 hits, and the moment when you... Oh, she hit me. How? So now we have to be a little bit more careful. She can be left and right and whatever. We had... Oh god, I think I die. I think I die.
Pro tip, don't die.
So, 3 more hits. Hopefully we get good pattern. Nope. 2 more hits. This is a little bit scary right now. Weser, what did you do to me? Confused me. Okay. 1 more hit. 1 more hit. The next hit means you can press the timer. Uh-oh. The hardest one. And time! Whew! It was scary in the end. Mickey found a crystal ball from nowhere. We don't know how he collected it, but sure. And Minnie is saved. Always the same. And Miserable was turned into a mouse. Starts to help us right now. Afraid because the castle is exploding. But
Get that.
Miserable saves us. And you see fireworks right now coming from the Castle of Illusion.
Let's call them fireworks.
You think it's bomb, so...
Yeah, the castle is exploding, so...
yeah, okay. And Miserable saved us. I hope.
Yeah, interesting that a moment ago you had to fight her and now she's
She's smiling and
saves you, yeah.
she's helping you. And she's so friendly right now. You know?
Actually, this got explained in the HD version.
Oh, okay.
The Super Jam Mickey is using turns where all the evil
Into the good one.
Yeah, into the good one, correct.
So Miserable is now a good one and Mickey is getting kissed and Minnie is happy.
Yes.
And they live forever until, I don't know, the story ends.
Until the next game.
until Disney says we don't need him anymore.
So, I hope you enjoyed the run. Thanks for the commentary, thanks for the help here. And enjoy the game if you want to play it. It's for the Sega Genesis or the Sega Mega Drive. There's actually Illusion series where there are 7 games, like Land of Illusion and everything. Very, very wonderful series. Enjoy the marathon. We will be here until Monday morning, I heard.
Yeah.
Thanks for this. Perhaps Tuesday.
Or Wednesday.
Or Wednesday or everything.
Maybe Friday.
Thanks for the stuff again that the game runs right now. Took a little bit of time.
Shout out to Tech Guy.
And yeah, enjoy the Legend of Zelda crazy guys behind me. Hope they have a good race. Thanks for watching and enjoy the 1st of April. Bye from us.
Bye.